What up all, Darp here from Mindless Walkthroughs, continuing Deus Ex Human Revolution on the hardest difficulty without killing anyone and without being seen, and unlocking all of the bonus endings. This being the second ending to unlock. The first one was the Darrow ending that you get just for talking to Hugh Darrow and beating him in the argument at the beginning of this level. This one is not so easy to get. Still not all too difficult, but it's just not as easy. So as I mentioned beforehand, or the video before this, I had gotten kind of lost, or I had forgotten that I was supposed to be getting these secret endings for y'all, and I had made it to the end of the level, and I was like, oh shit, gotta turn around, or the end of this area. But
No, you won't get me, monster. You won't get me.
so yeah, that was the explanation for my starting down at the very bottom of this place. Alrighty, so you're at the top level. I think top level, basically top level. You're gonna find a door blocked off by a beam. Just crouch underneath it. And so begins the adventure. Heading around this corner, there is a camera down here at the bottom of the stairs that you can't see until you've already come up on it. And then there will be another camera down the way. What I recommend doing is just crouching under here, push yourself up against here like cover, and just walk all the way down here. And then you can use this vent to find Taggert. And that's the backside of a ladder. So that was pretty easy. There is an alternate path, but it involves a lot of crazy people, and so I figured this worked out better.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggert? You mean people. Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation, rules governing how the technology is developed, and laws that ensure it's used for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves, like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggert.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited power so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving, and you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal. Then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
Get away! Just get away! I saw what you people did. You killed them all! You even killed each other!
Alrighty, so continuing on, you can just walk out of that room, since you can't get it back up to the, since the vent's in that room. You can just find this vent over here outside their door, and turns out it's the same vent. So, just head back outside. You're right back where you were before. Head on back out, and there you go, all settled. Now, for the rest of this video, I'm just going to be setting you up to find Seraph, David Seraph. He's your third ending, I think. Third? Yes. He is your third alternate ending. So I'll be showing you how to get that. I'll just kind of be setting you up for that for the rest of this video. So, with all that, actually I think something stupid happens here in just a second. Yep, that dude appeared. Gotta admit, when I was recording this, that kind of scared the shit out of me. But, alright, so yeah. I'm just gonna head over. You're actually just gonna leave this area. So you're going to do kind of like how I was before. That's still jumping crazy, dude. Freaks me out. Anyway, do it just like I did before. You can just hop the cover here. Hop over this little railing. And instead of turning around, instead we're just going to head straight over here. And just hop on up all this stuff. Go invisible to go into the door. And there you go. You're all set.